Blackstone presents The Breath of Slander, or Virtue Triumphs, by Ida Reade Allen. This book is read by Martha H. Weller. Chapter 1. A Mountain Storm. It was a warm spring day, an oppressively warm day, although the stormy month of March was not half gone, and the snow still lingered in the hollows and around the roots of the scrub oaks where the warm rays of the sun could not reach it. March had come in like a lamb, and here it was the 14th day of that usually boisterous month, and there had not been a stormy or disagreeable day yet. It was a wonderfully early spring, quite unprecedented. Even those chronic liars, the oldest inhabitants, could not remember a warmer one. So they sat around the village store while they droned about the hot summers and cold winters they had seen, being content to let the present season alone as being beyond even their fertile imaginations. The scene opens at a little wayside village among the mountains of Pennsylvania. A very little village it was, with the usual blacksmith shop sending forth the musical jingle and clang of hammer and anvil, and the usual general store, keeping for sale or exchange the usual stock of everything from medicine to hardware, and from books to boots and shoes, not to mention such little matters as stoves and farm tools. In front of this establishment was the usual oaken railing, supported by stout oaken posts, and used for the double purpose of hitching horses and furnishing a comfortable seat for the village loafers. A little farther down the road, and on the opposite side, there stood the usual village tavern, with its ample stoop or veranda, littered with the usual number of stools and chairs in the usual state of dilapidation. This was about all there was of the little village, and one might have sat on the tavern stoop, where the fat, sleepy-looking host was sitting now, and look in vain for more. He, however, did not appear to be looking for more, or in fact for anything, for he sat and smoked, and stared placidly around him, where everything was flooded with the yellow sunshine, and where a few flies and other insects, adventurous fellows, who had ventured out of their winter's nap rather earlier than usual, now buzzed languidly around him, as if they were hardly decided if it was worth their while to remain awake. Beyond this, there was nothing to see but the mountain road that wound in and out and around all obstructions, and stretched out in the distance like a very dirty ribbon. Only this, and the low-lying mountain in front of him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?